Day 123 of 365 days of meditation. For anybody who's following along, the last couple of videos I posted were a couple days late posting them. I was out of town traveling, and I didn't have any Wi-Fi where I was, so I recorded the videos, but I posted them when I returned home, and not the first night when I was exhausted, but today. So yeah, today's meditation itself was about 45 minutes, about 45 minutes, 40 minutes maybe, a little bit shorter. Just catching up on some stuff after traveling for a few days, went on a fishing trip, and so slept in today, gave myself some sleep. I was definitely exhausted, still a little bit tired. Getting up early to fish and traveling, etc. just kind of wore me out, plus the cold weather, being out on the boat. So yeah, kind of gave myself some recovery time this morning, got through my meditation. Didn't really have I guess a lot to report, although I did notice, again, the kind of reminder that meditating under a time crunch is not ideal, or meditating when you feel behind, I guess, is not ideal. Like, I did allow myself to sleep in, and so, trying to meditate around 8:30 or so, the chatter pops into the mind that, got to get to work, got to get going, got to get to work, because I didn't do any work over the weekend. So it's good to sort of be aware of that. It's definitely not helpful chatter. It's not useful. It doesn't really, improve my quality of life, and it doesn't make anything get done just because it's going on. So good to be aware of it. Just a reminder that it's there, and to just sort of notice it, and I guess not dive in and engage with it, not get too wrapped up in it, because it just leads to sort of an unpleasant emotional state. I felt a little bit of that anxiety rise up in the body when I started noticing the chatter, and then kind of being aware of the anxiety response, and then kind of just, giving myself permission to just be there and get through the meditation. Although perhaps it was a little bit shorter than it may have been if I was up earlier, but that, again, that's fine. There's always tomorrow, and we're not going for perfection every day, just looking to be consistent, and on days when I have more time, give myself more time for the meditation, and on days where sleep is probably the absolute best thing I can give myself, because I know that I'm a full-grown adult toddler when I don't get enough sleep, and my mental health definitely is negatively impacted. My physical health is negatively impacted. Just my health is negatively impacted when I don't sleep enough. So prioritizing that is not something I would always do in the past, and I know it's not helpful. So, in the interest of living a better life, I will prioritize it over anything and everything else for the most part. So yeah, that's it for today's ramblings. In closing, if you're struggling at all with your mental health, talk to somebody. Don't suffer in silence. Help end the stigma around mental health. Get that conversation going. You might be surprised the person you talk to might have experienced with it. They might have known somebody who's gone through it. They might be able to point you in the direction of some help, or some readings, or maybe a good counselor. And most importantly, you'll just feel like you're not isolated anymore, and you'll start to feel better because you're not isolated, and you'll start to feel empowered to take some more steps towards advocating for your own mental well-being. Yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great day.